Hi everyone, I'm Susan Mulvihill and welcome back to my vegetable garden. This is my next update on how my garden is growing. So come on along and I'm going to show you some specific veggies and how they're doing. This is my red cabbage patch and you'll notice the plants are doing great. I've covered them with a bridal veil fabric, and that is partly to keep out cabbage butterflies so that they don't lay eggs on them, but it allows for better air circulation, and I can see through it to see what's going on with the plants. Here's the leek patch, and you'll notice that mound of soil that you saw in the last video is now gone from the middle of the bed. I've moved all the soil around the bases of the leeks, and that will cause the lower stems to be nice and white. And having that mound of soil gone gave me the opportunity to plant pepper plants down the middle of the bed. This is the bed of garlic and shallots that we planted last fall. The garlic is almost ready to harvest. When the bottom two pairs of leaves turn brown, that means it's time to pick them. Also, you can see these shallot plants have kind of fallen over. That means they're ready to harvest too, and I've got nice bulbs. In my last video, I talked about a special type of pea I was growing. Well, this is it. It's called sugar magnolia, and it is the first purple sugar snap pea. Aren't these just beautiful? And look at how tall these plants have grown. So this was developed by a gentleman named John Kapuler, and he is the same person who developed the type of Amish Paste tomato that I'm growing. Now I'm in the hoop house where I'm growing cantaloupes and cucumbers, and boy is it warm in here. We recently took the doors off of it for two reasons. One is I don't want these poor little plants to fry from getting too hot, but the other really important reason is I want to make sure that pollinators can come in here and pollinate the flowers. The other day I started noticing some little melons growing, which is very exciting. Once there are a couple on each plant, I'm going to start trimming off the tips of the vines because I really want the plants to focus their energy on developing those melons, and there's no point in letting them bloom anymore or put more leaves on. This is where we're growing our Amish Paste tomatoes, and one thing I do throughout the summer is if I see any branches or leaves that are down touching the ground, I trim them off because I want good air circulation along the bottom of the plant, and I also don't want developing tomatoes to potentially rot.